Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to model turbulent flow in a pipe using ANSYS CFX. In this model, I enter through the inlet and exit through the outlet. Because the geometry is symmetric, we'll model only 90-degree section of the pipe to simplify the simulation. Let's move into ANSYS CFX and get started. For the start simulation, select Fluid Flow CFX, right-click on Geometry, select New Design Model. Select XY plane, click on Sketching, select a rectangle, click on Z-axis, and here we create a rectangle. Now click on Dimensions, select this line and also select this line. H1 is 5 and V2 is 1. Okay. Now click on Create and select Revolve. For the geometry, select Sketch 1, this axis, and click on Apply. And for angle, we use 90 degree because we have a symmetry boundary condition. Now click on Generate. Okay, our domain is ready. Now close the window. Right click on Mesh and click on Edit. Click on Mesh and click on Generate. It is our initial mesh, so we need to define our mesh. So right click on Mesh, click on Insert and select Inflation. Okay, and now click on Apply, and for boundary we use this surface. Okay, because it is a wall and we need to create some boundary layers, and in this boundary we have no slip boundary condition. Okay, so for inflation option we use first layer thickness, so we use here 0.001 and the maximum layer is 10, and now click on Generate. Okay, now click on Mesh, and for the element size we use 0.08, and now click on Generate. Okay, as you can see here, we create our boundary layers. Now we need to define our boundary condition, so select surface and select this surface, and here we have an inlet, so we use inlet here. For the outlet boundary we use outlet, and for symmetry boundary conditions this boundary and this boundary are symmetric, so we use here symmetry boundary conditions. Okay, so we have inlet and outlet, and also we have two symmetry boundary conditions. Okay, now back to mesh and click on update. Close the window. Now right click on setup and click on edit. Now click on analysis type, and in this section we use steady state simulation because our model is steady state. Okay, now back to outline and double click on domain. Our domain is airflow, so in the material section we use air and we do not change because our flow is air. Okay, and now click on fluid models. In the heat transfer we use isothermal condition because we don't have heat transfer in our model. For the turbulent we use epsilon method. Okay, and now click on OK, click on apply, and finally click on OK. Now we want to define our boundary condition, so right click on default domain, click on insert boundary. Here we use inlet boundary condition, so here we select inlet surface. Okay, and now click on boundary details, and here we use 3 meters per second for our inlet velocity. Okay, click on apply and click on OK. Right click again, select insert boundary, and we use outlet here, and also we select outlet surface. Okay, now click on boundary details, and for the relative pressure we use 0 pressure. Okay, click on apply and now click on OK. Again click on insert boundary. We use symmetry boundary condition, so here we change boundary type to symmetry and we select symmetry surfaces. So now click on apply and click on OK. Now we want to run our model. Okay, so right click on solution, click on edit, and now click on start run. Okay, the run has been completed. Now we want to check our result. Right click on result and click on edit. Click on insert and location and finally select plane. Okay, and click on apply. Click on color and we select a variable. Click on apply. It is our pressure distribution, as you can see. Now we want to check our velocity. It is our velocity distribution inside our domain. The velocity in x direction, the velocity in v direction, and also you can check the velocity in w direction. Okay, so also you can check for example the eddy viscosity and click on apply here.